Welcome to the High Ground Podcast. I'm your host, Ali, and with me is my co-host with the most.
Cisco, what's up, beautiful people? How are y'all doing today? Okay. All right. Well, we are back. Ollie, how was your week?
Honestly, I watched My Adventures with Superman, and it was pretty good.
I love My Adventures with Superman. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first, so the talk of the town, the talk of the internet this week. Actually, wait before anything. I forgot. I would like to make a disclaimer message at the beginning of this podcast. We here at the High Ground Podcast are operating in very much a time right now. I'll just read out the message. Due to the new policies inflicted by different companies, we make this show as fans of the media we watch. We are not affiliated with any production companies. We are not.
We are not tag.
We're not doing that. We are here to talk about and criticize media. That is what we do. We are not being paid by any companies. Like, we stand with SAG-AFTRA. We stand with, it's solidarity with SAG-AFTRA.
As an independent filmmaker, I stand with SAG.
We stand with SAG-AFTRA. We're just here to crack wise and look pretty.
But we are not union.
We are not union, though. We're not union. We're just guys. We're just guys. Okay. The upcoming live-action Mattel movies based on Mattel toys. It's in the Mattel Cinematic Universe, the MCU.
That means we're finally getting a Matchbox movie. Matchbox to the rescue. But how does that work? Is that just going to be Fast and Furious?
I think so.
Or are they giving
They're giving Hot Wheels a movie.
How the fuck you have Matchbox and Hot Wheels at the same time?
They're not doing Matchbox. They are doing Matchbox. Wait, why are they doing both? Why are they doing both of those things? Okay, let me break down the lineup here. First on the slate, they broke down an entire timeline of movies that's going to come out. The first movie in the universe is going to be Uno, the movie, being directed by Lil Yachty.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
The directorial debut of Lil
Yachty's directorial debut, Uno. The next will be a movie being produced by David Kaluuya, Barney.
That sounds interesting, actually.
Yeah, I'm down for Barney.
Can we get a reboot of Max Steel?
They're not going to do that.
They did a live action shit.
They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. I don't know what Wishbone is, but what is Wishbone? I
remember Wishbone, but I don't remember what it was about.
Okay. Matchbox, Hot Wheels.
We don't want Thomas to take it.
Nope, that's not on there.
Street Sharks.
Polly Pocket is on there.
That's just Legos, but for girls.
Yeah. Magic 8 Ball, which is described as a horror movie.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah. I think Fairly Odd Parents did that once.
Yeah, it's described as a horror movie. How the fuck do you make Viewmaster?
That's just like the little slide shit.
Yeah, how the fuck do you make a Viewmaster movie? American Girl. All right. What is Major Matt Mason? Ollie, you're old, you know.
I'm not that old.
You're not that old? You know? All right.
That was before my time.
Another Masters of the Universe.
I kind of like Kevin Smith shit.
No, but like a movie.
Oh.
A He-Man movie.
Action?
A live action He-Man movie. Again.
Well, it's been a long time.
It's been like 40 years, I think, right?
Since Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Well, that could work because, the one before wasn't good.
Fucking Thomas the Tank Engine.
I don't know how you make that one work.
And the final one, Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Real Steel.
That's Real Steel.
That's just Real
That's
Steel.
That's just Real Steel. Yeah. But yeah. So, how do you think this is going to fare out?
Look, they saw Barbie and they said, look, I think some of them could work. I think Uno's a terrible idea, but the Magic 8 Ball is a great idea. Barney, if they make it A24, perfect. Some horror shit with Barney. because you could just make it Five Nights at Freddy like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're gonna make Barney. I don't know how the fuck you make Thomas the. I feel like Thomas the Tank Engine is gonna be like one of those CGI movies. You know, like those certain movies.
Like an illumination joint. That'll be an illumination joint.
Yes, it's gonna be like the Mario movie, but with trains.
Train. Look, I think this is. All right. So 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
10 years ago, Sony struck gold with the Lego movie.
Yeah.
And only 10 years later are we now finally seeing how that's affecting like movies.
We finally got the girl version.
Not even just that. We have fucking when the Lego movie became such a big hit, they learned that you can make a movie specifically to sell a singular product about that singular product.
Isn't that most IP movies though?
But most IP movies are more centered around making a movie. They more care about selling the movie. The Lego movie cared more about selling Legos. It was still a great movie. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't a great movie. I didn't see that as an
ad for Legos.
There was Lego products everywhere.
Well, yeah, because it's the Lego
to
world.
go buy Legos. Go and buy Legos. That's the entire point.
I didn't feel...
That was the entire point. Sure, because it was a narrative experience as well. That's why you didn't feel it, because it was also a narrative experience. But Legos skyrocketed. That's the point.
Like,
that's
if anything, the Emoji movie felt more like a product placement movie.
Well, that's because that was
like,
blatant.
Remember Facebook?
But that was blatant though. Yeah. That's because that didn't have a good story. The Lego movie is also a good movie. It does both things. It does two things.
You know what? I just thought about the concept. Hollywood, I'm gonna give. Oh, should I give Hollywood this concept for free? Fuck it. Viewmaster movie. Put the little disc in, right? They're like, oh, Dad, what's this old piece of shit? Trust me. You don't remember Dragon Tales? How they took it to the other world? Yeah. Every time you click this shit, it's like sliders.
You can see a different dimension?
Yeah. Because, multiverse.
Multiverse shit, yeah. Multiverse shit.
Yeah. And every time you click the button, but you got to stay in that dimension for a little while. So you goes, boom. Then you end up in a different... Would it be time travel or multiverse?
I would say I would rather it be like... What if it's like teleportation instead of multiverse shit?
Where would you go? Well, I don't want to just, now we're in Canada. That's just Jumper with Sam Jackson, but extra steps. You got to make sure you have the little Viewmaster. Like,
all right. Here's a question. What toys do you think would make a great film?
I already said Max Steel.
Max Steel?
But they keep fucking up.
They're not going to do Max Steel.
I know. He-Man. Love He-Man.
I like He-Man too. I'm still mad at fucking nerds.
Is He-Man gay?
No.
Because I was listening to someone.
Everyone niggas think, well, that's because they can't see a nigga with like less clothing on without saying that. But like, I don't. Objectively, no.
Yeah, like he was fucking Tila, so
objectively, no.
I don't know where this.
It is funny to say that He-Man and Skeletor are fucking no. That is funny.
But his whole thing is that he was trying to fuck. At least in the.
Of course, in the canon, of course. Yeah, objectively, no. But it's still funny. But it's still really funny. What was I going to say?
Nobody says that about Conan the Barbarian.
That's because Conan.
That's fuck around.
That's why. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm still mad at y'all nerds. What? I'm still mad at nerds for what y'all did to Masters of the Universe. We're never getting that back.
Well, that's because the whole Tila, and we'll get to that when we talk about Lois, but like the women in power.
But that's not what it was. Hold on. That's not what it was.
Since we're on this, like, we're circling this and we're talking about Mattel, is that why niggas was mad at Barbie, right?
Niggas was mad at Barbie because Barbie held a mirror up and said, you don't have to let your life revolve around women. That's what Barbie told niggas.
But the problem was, okay, narratively, because I watched Barbie, the thing was, everybody in Barbie Land was stupid. It's not like Kens are just stupid, blah 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 blah, and Barbies are perfect. That on the surface, yeah, but And the whole point is everyone is stupid. Yeah, they're doctors, but what do they do? They're presidents, but what do they do? It's like a title. It's not like it's like Fugazi. It wasn't real. Everybody was just playing like little different outfits. And then it's not till she gets to the real world where she learns about misogyny, and Ken learns about misogyny and the patriarchy. Well, first of all, was too cartoonishly like over. Like, I get it, but let me tell you what would happen. Remember the beach scene where the guy slaps Barbie's ass? You know how many dudes would beat the shit out of that one guy? Remember in real life what happens when you touch a like they're like you touching that girl?
Well, that's because that's why niggas don't do that so overtly. They do it like discreetly and shit.
But they don't do. They don't. At worst, you will hear somebody leer. You'll see. In real life, you'll see two things: they'll make a comment, or it'd be like, "Hey, yo, mom, let me get your number."
That's because niggas be waiting until like very specific times.
Yeah,
niggas be waiting until the consequences don't hit them. I'm not saying no. I've seen shit happen.
No,
I'm telling you
that is cartoonishly.
I'm not saying it's not cartoonish. That's not what I'm saying.
But that's not.
That's not what I'm saying.
How that would happen. That's not how that. Like,
that's not how that interaction
most of the time when you see essay happen, it's very like it's either very subtle or like it's behind closed doors. Niggas is not just out here groping.
That's what I said just now. That's what I said just now. They wait. They wait.
You gotta articulate your points, homeboy. I'm just saying, like it is. Sorry about the dog if you can hear the dog, but yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, I was talking about the Tila shit. The Tila shit made no sense to me because at no point did Tila make any girl boss related comments or anything in that show. At no point.
It was more about like, right? She never like made it a gender thing. It was more of a dudes were just mad.
But dudes were just mad because like I don't understand.
I guess Evelyn and
Evelyn was pretty much like one of the main villains of the show.
Yeah, Evelyn and what you call it? I think that's what it was. Like they focused the show around those two, and
the first half was about those. The second half was more about Adam.
It didn't end. Yeah, she became a sorceress. No, she became the. Yeah.
Became a sorceress.
Yeah. She took over for her mom, and then Evelyn became a goddess. They fought each other or some shit.
But we still had that big climactic fight with He-Man and Skeletor. That was the last fight of the show.
Yeah, didn't Skeletor become a god?
Yeah, Skeletor became a god.
Yeah. I
really feel like if the fact that they gave Tila any focus at all is the problem.
That's
they just didn't like.
No, it's like I feel like it's because he was the point of view character, and they wanted He-Man to be the point of view character, which
I can understand, but like the show's called Masters of the Universe. They have free range to like.
I'm not gonna lie. yeah, you're right.
They have free range.
You're right, bro. Think about that shit. You think about He-Man. I get why they did that shit, but think about it, He-Man.
And He-Man got his focus. He-Man got his time.
He died.
And he came back and gave us the best action scenes in the show. Objectively,
it's not about a Skeletor.
Objectively, we got the
Mark
best.
Hamill as Skeletor.
I just don't understand. You got the thing. You got Adam going through an arc. You got his entire thing in the show. I really don't understand.
I couldn't tell you.
Like now that we're on the female characters thing, let's get back to the age-old conversation. Relationships and secret identities.
Oh no. Misogyny.
Let's get back to the core. So My Adventure with Superman,
it's
right?
A great show.
Great, phenomenal show. Now, from the beginning of this show, I have niggas. Every single nigga I've seen on social media has been violently simping for Lois.
Till today.
And you know what? I'm not gonna act like I'm not in that boat. She's bad as hell.
I did.
She's fine as hell.
I've been saying this shit since the meeting. She is bad.
Until the recent episode aired, right? Until the recent episode aired, where spoiler alert, Lois figured out that Clark was Superman last week, and she's been trying to persuade him to tell her, but he's like, no. Also, let's be so fucking. I know it's played for comedic purposes, but like Clark is violently terrible at keeping the secret.
Not always, but what I don't like is like everybody's like, oh, first of all, why are people mad? Why are people mad that she's race? She's not even okay. She's Asian.
Y'all are fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but like her race has nothing to do with anything in the show. It has not affected the plot in any way. It has not affected the plot in any way.
It has not even been brought up.
Not brought up whatsoever. Y'all are just fucking racist. I'm sorry. Like, and
we saw her dad. Like, yeah. I don't know if people caught that, but like we saw her dad this episode. It's General Lane. Remember the guy that was standing next to Amanda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad is Asian. And who cares?
Who the fuck cares?
She still acts like Lois Lane.
But yeah. The problem, the scene that was like that it's in question is the final scene. After Lois goes on a whole like thing with Clark with Superman, and then they go back to the Daily Planet roof, and then she's trying to get him to tell her, and then he's like really doubling down on being. She does the Lois Lane thing where she throws herself off a building to. I just want to.
I know I'm cutting you off, but I just want to establish this whole thing. Lois Lane, his character has been like expressed since the beginning, right? Like she says, "I hate liars and I hate like that." And
even when she herself lied to Clark in the earlier episodes, she straight up said, "I'm sorry, and I will be better in the future." She addressed her own faults, said what she did wrong, apologized, and has been better since then.
Yep.
That is objectively what happened in those earlier episodes. But yeah, here's the thing about people are comparing this a lot to the show Invincible.
Oh my fuck off. They're not even remotely the same.
People are comparing this a lot to the show Invincible.
They're not the same.
Look, here's the thing, right? What happened in the show Invincible is that Mark and Amber had not been dating long enough for him to feel like he could really like let her know about this very important thing in his life yet. It was very obvious. Amber knew, and she had no sympathy for Mark's situation. That's what happened in Invincible.
All right.
This
she knew. There's a difference between Mark and Amber. Amber knew since jump and was waiting for Mark to tell her. Lois had a suspicion. She just found out. She's not like she's like, oh, you're Superman. I get it. Like she just found out last episode. She's like, oh my god, Clark. It's just like Clark is Superman. You're like, okay, fuck. That just flipped my paradigm upside down.
Also, you know what I realized? I'm getting tired of this exact trope. It's done well in this show, but I mean the trope of when you're dating someone for like a significant amount of time. They didn't do it in this show, but like when you're a superhero, like when you're a god, like Superman, right? And then you somehow think you can keep your powers away from the people that you love, because there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do that. Like think about it this way, right? Every time there's like a Batman and Superman thing, right? The way that Bruce always tracks Clark is, oh, your flight patterns, they all converge in this one place.
Right.
That's how Bruce usually figures out who Clark is.
Through detective shit.
You understand how many times through that same flight pattern shit he's found it out.
Yeah. I mean, a detective is just a reporter with a gun.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry. Like I understand plot convenience. It's like a second act breakup thing, blah blah blah. But like, I don't know. This all just feels like misogyny. This all just feels like wild misogyny.
Like I was saying, Amber knew since jump, was smug about it, and well, I don't know, smug about it, but like she could have just been like, "Hey yo, I know your secret. Like, come on, whatever.
Let's talk about it." Yeah.
Lois was was giving Clark every opportunity to the entire episode to be like, you have something to tell me, blah, blah. She should have been straightforward and been like, yeah, I know you're Superman, but like, she was giving him the opportunity to confess. And then, like, he lied. It's like, I'm going to go get a bagel. Like, motherfucker, you're not going to get a bagel.
Where's your bagel?
You never came back with a bagel. And then it's like, towards the end, it's like, she saw, she's like, because when we're on the roof. First of all, Clark should have heard that. Remember the first time? Like when he left her on the daily.
And she's like, Clark. Yeah, he should have heard that.
Superman.
He's like, Clark.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck you call me?
Like, and then the second time it was like, yeah, because she's seeing that, like, you can get fucked up. Yeah. Look what Deathstroke did. One of those robots fucked Clark up.
Yeah.
And like the fact that Deathstroke can even dance with Superman.
That's crazy.
Impressive.
That's real.
This is probably one of the most sauciest Deathstrokes.
It really is.
Usually
he can't do that.
Yeah, he can't. It's a running joke that like whenever Deathstroke
or bad writing.
Well, no, it's a running joke.
No, I'm thinking. No, I'm talking about.
The way this is explained is because he's wearing Kryptonian.
No, I know this. I know this is man. I'm talking about like in Identity Crisis when he can solo the entire league.
Well, who they got? Black Canary.
They had Wally.
Oh.
Yeah, they had Wally.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's bad.
He fucking grabbed Wally mid-run. You can't do that.
That's the Catwoman taking on the 3 speedster shit. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah, so it's just that she cares about him. Like, she can fucking see he's fucked up. And then he's going to continue to lie and be like, yeah, no. And he's like, you knew? And, okay, from Clark's perspective, it's like he's been an outsider, a freak in his entire life, whatever. But, like, clearly they don't have any problems with Superman. And also, Lois wouldn't have if she knew it was you, she would not have published that shit. She doesn't know Superman like that, so she doesn't owe him any favors. But the fact that it's you, she would have been like, oh yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah,
like, we're friends. You work here. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna ruin your life. Like, but to the outside world, Superman is just some guy that's just been popping
saving
up
people
randomly.
Yeah.
She thought it was cute, but that's about it. She fucks with
now,
Clark.
My question is, people are also calling this entire situation bad writing.
It's not.
It's not bad
writing. Dan Clint, is this people's first Superman movie?
I think so.
Because back in the day, that shit used to get on my goddamn nerves.
This is very like my thing about this show. This show is very much going through the basic motions of what of setting up a Superman world, and I enjoy that. It's very I get that, but I'm very much just like waiting for it to get to the more story heavy stuff.
This is the early
yeah, I know that's what I'm just waiting.
But like this is the third show ever where Lois likes Clark first. Because at first it was Superman and Lois. No. First it was Smallville. She liked Clark first. They had a brother-sister dynamic. Then they were enemies to lovers, brother-sister, then lovers. Then it was Superman and Lois. They just liked each other off rip. She didn't like Superman. She thought Superman was like, eh. And then this show, again, they liked each other off rip for who they are, like it should be. Although this is the most I don't know, because Tyler Hoechlin's Superman very much is just like this Clark, but like he got a little more of that dog. Jack Quaid's
feels a lot more like a guy who's been isolated all his life. Yeah. That's what it feels like to me, and I really enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, I love Tyler Hoechlin Superman. I enjoy that, but this is a take that I can respect as well. This is a take that I can respect.
I feel like they're the same guy, but at different points in their lives.
Okay.
Like I could see how, like if this is a prequel to Superman and Lois, I could easily see that.
You know who I feel the worst for? Jimmy. poor Jimmy, man. Poor Jimmy.
All he wanted to do was hang out with his people.
All he wanted to do was hang out.
And Steve was like, "You're the Steve of the group." I am not.
I'm not the Steve. Fuck you, Steve.
He's like, "Yeah, no, you're the cuck of the relationship. Like they don't respect you.
They don't like you, Jimmy."
Because at least with Corey and Topanga, like Corey like Sean.
Yeah, Corey.
but Jimmy is like.
I can believe that Jimmy is friends with
but they're not best friends.
Like I can believe that Jimmy is friends with Lois and Clark separately, but like as a trio, I just feel so bad. We just feel so bad. I'm just like, bro, this man is third wheeling so hard.
I'm not gonna lie,
and he's very supportive, like a friend, like a good friend.
He wanted them to get together.
Like he's a good friend about it, but like
he just be getting in there sometimes. It's like he's not reading the room sometimes. My whole thing is, if I were to ever rewrite the Lois Jimmy Clark dynamic, because it used to be like Jimmy was just a kid and the other two were there. If you're making them the same age, just make Jimmy Sean.
Yeah.
And then Clark Corey, and Topanga is
Lois.
It's Lois. But like spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know how funny that dynamic would be,
like a full on like bromance thing with Jimmy and Clark.
Bro, you know how
that
funny
would be funny.
Like,
that would be really funny.
Jimmy, Clark, bangers.
That would be really funny.
He's so funny, but no, they just want to make Jimmy the guy.
The guy.
Also, I want them to incorporate. They're not gonna do it because they messed up Silver Banshee, but like his girlfriend is Silver Banshee.
Damn.
Yeah.
I will say, as I was watching the show, I like how they somehow leave. They a lot of the time they leave ambiguous which villains are which until they actually get their power. Like it took me a while until I realized that Livewire was Livewire.
Like Livewire, you can kind of tell. I think the only one for me like that I had to be like, who the fuck? Like I knew Iva was gonna be a thing, and then till they mentioned Parasite, and I'm like, oh, are they doing the Rudy Jones? Not Rudy Jones. And then I'm like, is this supposed to be like a weird version of Amazo? And he's like, nope, Parasite.
I think my thing about it, I know there's gonna be a really weird thing. I think they made Slade too saucy. I think they made him too saucy.
Really?
Like I understand they went for the younger slick spy Slade, but every time I think about Slade, I think about either the like gruff military thing, or like the criminal mastermind type thing.
He was pretty saucy in Teen Titans.
No, but it was a different vibe in Teen
but he
Titans.
was more like theatrical in Teen Titans.
That's what I'm thinking about. This is like Cody Banks, like fucking teenage spy Slade.
You know, it was crazy about because if it was Teen Titans Slade, it would have been like, well, your machinations have brought you to this very moment, Clark. But this one's more like, can't touch me, little bitch. Yeah, look at you. You have a super brain. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, stop being sexist. But yeah,
go take some rest.
Now on to the real shit. The real shit. The shit. Listen, if you have been following our content for a while, you've been following our content for a while, you would know that we have a love for a certain film series. The trailer for Saw X just dropped.
But now we can't say motherfucking Spiral anymore.
Because Spiral's no longer like in line.
Yeah.
We're no longer in line for Spiral.
But we need a thing to say for Saw. Do you want to play a game?
You want to play a game? All right. Now this is the comic wave reaction to the Saw X trailer.
Fucking.
We are. Keep in mind, we are fully caught up on the lore. Keep in mind, we are fully caught up on the lore.
We've seen every single movie.
Every single fucking movie. Billy the Puppet, Pig, Jigsaw is back. Why? Why is Jigsaw back?
How is he? He died of
He
cancer.
died 17 years ago.
There's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
Our
What's this?
program is a two-pronged treatment outside Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Is this a prequel?
This looks like a prequel. It's like he's trying to. Is this John trying to find a cure for his cancer?
Yeah, has to be. That because this is all from John's perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this how he met Jules?
Oh, he has
Jillian?
his whole own wife. He got the cancer after the fact.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We saw that movie.
Yeah, we did.
We
Never
saw the
mind.
prequel movie.
Never mind, yeah.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done.
Is this another prequel? Are they retconning something?
Are we retconning the Jigsaw movie? Twisted Pictures, baby.
I'm confused. The doctors
What did the doctors do?
save his life?
Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game.
Oh, we're fully seeing him this time.
All pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real.
Oh, was the surgery thing a scam?
Maybe.
The only thing I have not provided
Oh, a chair.
is your anesthetic.
I hope the new games are interesting.
Yeah.
And we get to Billy.
More morality shit.
Billy
the puppet.
That's the entire. Yeah, they better stick with that.
They
And
better
this
stick with the
not be just
morality shit.
gratuitous violence.
Like you have to get out of the things morally.
I breathe. But yeah, it's just better not be gratuitous violence. Wait.
Names.
Was that fucking?
Go back.
Was that?
Go back.
Was that our boy?
Go back. No way in hell. Names.
Please don't hesitate. Place
Was that our boy?
your cerebral tissue
We gotta read these names.
enzyme tank.
The fucking Peter?
Save your life.
Did we skip it?
I think we skipped it. Go back.
To remain alert.
Billy the Puppet.
Before Jigsaw's end. So this is right before he died?
Between Saw 1 and 2. Okay, pause. John Kramer, Jay Clark.
Oh, I guess these are just random.
Yeah, I think. Okay, here's what I think it is. I think John was told about this thing that could help cure him, and they scammed him,
What?
and that's why he put him in the game.
Hold up. These have dollar signs next to it. So I guess this,
A bounty hunter?
yeah, maybe these were influential people that they're like, we need to steal something from these people or whatever.
That's why so they set him up.
Oh wow, crisscross. That explains that.
His most personal game began.
Place a big enough piece of your cerebral tissue into the glass.
So this is another prequel.
This will
Yeah.
save your life.
This better explain some shit.
So John's still dead.
So no one
It's a reawakening.
reawakening of who? Who's the pig? Oh wait, if it's between Saw 1 and 2, then the pig is Amanda. Amanda!
Oh,
Fucking Amanda!
oh, if you know, you know.
Oh!
Crazy. Yeah, that is a prequel.
I like how I said it right before it happened. I was like, wait, if it's between 1 and 2, then the pig is Amanda. Amanda pops up like, oh shit!
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, we expect a commentary track. Expect a commentary track. That shit is going to be fire, flames.
The fire and the flames.
All right, now on to our final topic, our last topic of the day. Because of the writer's strike, expectedly, we have gotten a cavalcade. We have gotten a cavalcade of film delay. We have gotten a cavalcade of film delays. This does. Hello. It's got a delay. Hello. Okay, yeah. We've gotten a cavalcade of film delays. I'm just gonna list them out, and they get more depressing as they go. 1. Venom 3. Venom 3 has been pushed back to July of next year.
Are we missing anything from Venom? Like, get that Venom, that Venom.
I mean, we don't have a plot synopsis or anything like that yet. We know it's done filming.
It's done?
It's done filming, yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, well then.
It's in post-production. But they're still pushing it back to next year. They're still pushing it back.
Who the hell is he fighting?
I don't know. I think I'm of the fucking thought that they're gonna go full camp and they're gonna be like, what happened? Venom, and then it's gonna be like Venom gets sent back to the Sonyverse after No Way Home, and then there was some weird mix-up, and now a bunch of Venoms are in the Venom universe, so we can bring back Topher Grace. Yeah. Oh, so we can bring back Topher Grace. Yeah, so it'll be Venom versus Venom.
Hey, if that's how we're ending it out,
I would be real down for that. Venom versus Venom.
Venom
be Venom.
That Venom.
But yeah, Kraven the Hunter got pushed back to next year as well. I'm not very excited. I don't care about that movie.
I don't care.
Beyond the Spider-Verse has been delayed indefinitely.
We knew that.
It got delayed indefinitely.
We're never getting that movie.
We're never getting that movie. See you guys in 2045. See you guys over there. All right. And with that, here is the current lineup of movies superhero movies set for next year. Madam Web. I don't care about that movie. Released? That's still coming out, yeah. I don't care about that movie, but like I feel like when a trailer drops, if it looks pretty, I might actually go see it. Like if it's visually nice, then I might go see it. Because I do care about Spider-Man shit, but like that
Spider-Man adjacent.
But that's Spider-Man adjacent, yeah. Deadpool 3. I'll be there opening night.
I thought I got pushed back.
Got pushed back to May next year.
Oh, but didn't they stop filming?
It's filming wrapped.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Filming wrapped on Deadpool 3, yeah.
I heard completely different shit.
Filming wrapped on Deadpool 3. Captain America 4. Honestly,
right?
Here's my thing about Captain America 4.
What happened?
I want a full-on Sam Wilson Captain America movie, right?
But
the second I saw his new suit, I got sad. I got real sad because that shit is ass. That shit is ass.
Yeah, the old one looks way better.
Let him keep his. He earned that Falcon and Winter Soldier suit, man. He earned it.
Comic accurate too.
Yeah, like he earned that shit. Okay, Kraven the Hunter. Joker Le Deux. Joker Le Deux is coming out in October. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of excited for Joker Le Deux. Joker Le Deux. Like, I'm gonna be so real. I didn't like the first Joker that much.
No.
I don't like it that much. But like, look, everything that niggas are saying is gonna be ass about this next one. I think is gonna make me love this next movie. One,
it's a musical.
It's a musical. If the music is good, then I will actively defend. I will actively defend the movie. 2, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn.
And if it's a musical, it's gonna be great.
Like that's what I'm saying. Oh my god, bro.
So they like Oppenheimer, but they don't like Barbie. Okay.
Damn. But yeah, like I was gonna say, and the last movie, which is going to lead into the conversation I want to have. Mm-hmm. Thunderbolts, a movie that I could give less of a shit about.
Isn't Ross going to be in that too?
Yeah. I didn't think I would say this, but I just don't care about.
It's got a fire cast though.
It's got a good cast. I just don't care about the MCU anymore.
Whoa.
I just don't care about the MCU anymore. Like, I already made a promise to myself that I would not watch any Marvel shit that didn't have a premise or characters that I cared about. I dropped Secret Invasion after one episode. Not because it was bad, but I just didn't care. I'm not gonna call it bad because I didn't watch enough of it to say if it's good or bad. I just didn't care.
That's reasonable.
Like,
I watched it all the way through, but not gonna lie, there should have been better.
Personally, like, okay. Other than that, the only thing, the most disappointing thing that I feel like I'm going to have to deal with.
Wait, motherfucker! They got Taskmaster and Ghost on the same team.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But yeah, here's my thing. There is going to be when there is like
these are all super soldiers, by the way.
Yeah, the Marvels is going to flop.
Oh yeah,
violently flop.
But why do we think it's going to flop?
For multiple reasons. I think it's going to flop regardless of the movie's actual quality, whether it's good or bad. It's going to flop. One, the current state of people's view on superhero movies because of recent Marvel shit and because of The Flash specifically.
Again, I don't believe in superhero fatigue. I think it's just
no. It's not. It's not. I don't even think it's superhero fatigue. I think that people are. It's like, I wouldn't call it fatigue because when a good movie comes out, when a really good movie that's like game changing, like Guardians or like fucking Spider-Verse, when it's a good movie in a good series of films that already have good reputations, they're going to do well. But I think this is going to be different because people already don't like any of these characters.
Well, for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons, of course. But people already don't like any of these characters. Sure, Captain Marvel, not a good movie. Miss Marvel, good show. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Miss Marvel is a good show.
Yep. Except for the villains.
The villains are bad. We can all agree on that.
That was the only bad part.
That was the only bad part of that show. But everything else about that show was wholesome and good. The rest of y'all are just racist. But yeah. These are already characters that the majority of Marvel fans don't like.
But they want the same shit over and over.
But that's the thing. They do, but when we give them new, they don't
want new characters.
But that's the thing. We gave them these new IPs, these new stories. The entirety of everything in Spider-Verse has been done before, but it was done in such a fresh way.
People are complaining about Spider-Verse. Some people call it woke.
Well, these niggas call everything woke. These niggas that call shit woke call everything woke.
It's true.
So it's like, that's different. This is something that's like this is such an experimental film for Marvel. The first superhero movie with an all-female superhero team. Right. The first with not only with the first black female director, but the first female directed superhero movie in Marvel. Or wasn't Shang-Chi directed by a woman?
No.
Or was it a team?
It was gay.
It was a guy.
Isn't Miss Marvel directed by? Was it
movie?
Wasn't Captain Marvel directed by a woman?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But like, this is the first black female directed superhero movie. On its own, that's a win.
Yeah.
On its own, that's a win.
Huh?
So like,
he couldn't say first female directed superhero because that was Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins.
Yeah, that was Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is such like a win on those levels alone. And it's like, it's going to flop, and people are going to say it's because of those things. Like, regardless of its quality. Like, personally, it looks like it'll be really funny. I don't know about story because like I can't pick out what the story is going to be mostly from the trailers. It looks like it's going to be funny and have a lot of really cool action scenes.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be just like.
It's gonna be lighthearted. It doesn't need to be serious. Everything
needs to be the end of the world.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna be fun. A fun adventure.
Sometimes it could just be fun.
But yeah, that's what I want.
That's the problem. That's what people want. They want the end of the world, avenge yourself with threats. That's why Shang-Chi. That's why I got mad at Shang-Chi because the ending.
It tried to be that. It couldn't be a small personal story. It had to be the end of the world.
I did not enjoy the
dragon shit.
Nope.
But yeah, and I said this last week, but Blue Beetle's gonna flop too.
Blue Beetle's gonna flop for completely.
Okay, I like this mic. I like this mic. I like this mic. I don't want to hold my mic. All right, chilling. All right, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah. Blue Beetle's gonna flop. Blue
Beetle's gonna flop for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
It's gonna flop because people are talking so much shit. They're like, oh, it looks like a Nickelodeon movie, and the budget's already low for that movie. Like, what it was like 15.
For Blue Beetle?
Yeah, it was like 15.
Isn't
million?
it $100-something million?
No, $15 million.
That's actually, what the fuck? That's so good. Whoa, they really did ball on a budget.
Yeah.
Cause that shit looks good. That shit looks really good for $15 million.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Like for $15 million, that's fucking, for $100 million, I can guess. No. You know what? Fuck it. No. I refuse. Because there are movies that look like ass for $300 million. The Flash was $300 million. I refuse. But the budget doesn't matter.
It does, but
in most cases, sure, $100 is less than $1,000, of course.
Right.
But when you have these big blockbuster movies, if you have something that looks like garbage versus something that looks pretty good for the standard of it, like if The Flash was made on $15 million, it would still look good. It would still look ass.
The story is ass.
No, but it would still look like ass. Visually, the movie The Flash is subpar.
Because it was rushed. Well, yeah. There's several reasons why it looks like ass.
Like, Blue Beetle is a fully realized passion project that was worked on to completion, and it looks beautiful.
Well, some people will argue with you.
I don't see any reasons why we would not be able to say that. Like I understand it's not like completely stylized, entirely like stylized and shit like that, but like it doesn't need to be.
Blue Beetle was made on a shoestring budget.
But yeah, long story $220 million.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, the film industry is falling apart.
Yeah, that's because they're not paying the people that they're supposed to be paying. They're not doing the things that they're supposed to, not giving rights. So,
but yeah, that's what's going on.
$15 million. That's crazy.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go and listen to our other episodes. Please go and drink some water. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, also Patreon.
Go check out our Patreon for our commentary tracks.
We do commentary tracks on movies, TV shows, and stuff.
Yeah.
And don't forget to share this podcast if you like it.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.